Hello, everyone, and welcome back to your daily dose of English, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Tom.
Hello, Tom, and hello to all our amazing listeners out there. I'm Sarah. How are you feeling today, Tom?
I'm feeling fantastic, Sarah. I'm really excited about today's episode. It's a very practical one. How about you?
I'm doing great. I'm very happy to be here. And yes, today's topic is so useful. I think everyone will love it.
That's right. Today we are talking about airport English. We're going to help you feel confident at the airport and on a flight.
Oh, this is such an important topic. Traveling can be stressful, especially in English, but we're going to make it easy for you.
Exactly. We'll teach you all the words, phrases, and conversations you need to know. From check-in to landing, we've got you covered.
And before we start, we have a small request. If you enjoy this podcast, please take a moment to subscribe to your daily dose of English.
Yes, please do. And don't forget to give this episode a like and share it with your friends who love to travel. It really helps us a lot.
Okay, are you ready to learn some airport English, Sarah?
I am absolutely ready. Let's start our journey.
Perfect. So, let's imagine you're going on a trip. The first place you go when you arrive at the airport is check-in. This is where your adventure really begins.
Check-in. Yes, this is where you get your boarding pass. A boarding pass is the ticket you need to get on the plane.
That's right. You can check in online before you arrive at the airport, or you can check in at the airport at a check-in counter or a self-service kiosk.
A kiosk. That's a big machine where you can do everything yourself. It's very modern and actually pretty easy to use.
It is. But some people prefer talking to a real person at the check-in counter. Both ways are fine. Tom, what are some common things the check-in agent might ask you?
Good question. They usually start with something like, "May I see your passport and ticket, please?" So you need to have these documents ready.
Yes, always have your passport ready. It's the most important document when you travel internationally, and your ticket or confirmation number.
Right. Then they might ask, "Are you checking any bags today?" Checking a bag means you give your suitcase to the airline and they put it in the plane's cargo hold.
The cargo hold is the storage area under the plane where they keep all the luggage. Your bag goes there, and you pick it up when you land.
Exactly. If you have a small bag, you can take it with you on the plane. This is called a carry-on bag or hand luggage.
I love traveling with just a carry-on. It's so much easier. You don't have to wait at baggage claim when you land.
That's true. But if you're going on a long trip, you probably need to check a bag. And Sarah, there's a weight limit, right?
Yes, there is. Most airlines allow one checked bag that weighs up to 23 kilograms or 50 pounds. If your bag is heavier, you have to pay an extra fee.
A fee is an extra charge, an extra cost. So it's good to weigh your bag at home before you go to the airport.
Definitely. Now, after you check your bags, the agent will ask, would you like a window seat or an aisle seat?
Ooh, the big question. Window or aisle? I always choose the window seat because I love looking at the clouds and the view.
I'm the opposite. I always choose the aisle seat because it's easier to get up and go to the bathroom. Plus, I have more leg room.
Leg room is the space for your legs. On a plane, sometimes the seats are very close together and there's not much leg room.
Yes, that's why the aisle is nice. You can stretch your legs a little. But Tom, what if someone doesn't care where they sit?
Then you can just say, "I don't have a preference," or "Either one is fine." The agent will assign you a seat.
Perfect. After all these questions, the agent will give you your boarding pass and say something like, your flight boards at gate 25 at 10:30. Have a nice flight.
The gate is the place where you wait before you get on the plane. Every flight has a different gate number, so pay attention to your number.
And boards means when passengers start getting on the plane. Boarding time is usually about 30 minutes before the flight takes off.
Takes off. That's when the plane leaves the ground and starts flying. The opposite is lands. That's when the plane comes back to the ground.
Okay, so now you have your boarding pass. What's next, Tom?
Next, you go to security. This is the part many people worry about because there are a lot of rules.
Security is where they check to make sure everyone and everything is safe. They use machines to scan your bags and your body.
Yes, they scan everything. A scan is like taking a picture with a special machine to see inside your bag.
And there's a lot to remember. First, you need to take out your laptop and put it in a separate bin. A bin is a plastic tray.
Right. You also need to take off your shoes, your belt, and your jacket, and put them in a bin too.
Sometimes you need to take out liquids, but only if they're bigger than 100 milliliters. Small bottles are okay if they fit in a clear plastic bag.
This sounds complicated, but once you do it a few times, it becomes easy. It's like a routine.
That's true. And the security officers are usually very helpful. If you don't understand something, you can ask, "Excuse me, do I need to take this out?"
Or, is this okay to bring through security? They will tell you yes or no.
Exactly. After you put everything in the bins, you walk through a metal detector. This is a doorway that beeps if you have metal on you.
Like coins in your pocket or a metal watch. If it beeps, they might use a handheld scanner to check you more carefully.
Don't worry, it's not scary. They're just making sure everyone is safe. After that, you collect your things from the other side and put your shoes and belt back on.
And then you're through security. You made it. Now you can relax a little because the hard part is done.
Well, not completely relaxed. You still need to find your gate. Airports can be very big and confusing.
That's so true. Look at the screens. There are big departure boards that show all the flights, the gate numbers, and the boarding times.
Departure means leaving, so a departure board shows which flights are leaving and when. The opposite is an arrival board for flights that are landing.
If you can't find your gate, don't be shy. Ask someone. You can say, "Excuse me, where is gate 25? Or, can you help me find gate B12?
People who work at the airport are usually very kind. They help travelers every day, so they're used to questions.
Now, while you're waiting at the gate, you might want to get some food or coffee. Airports have lots of shops and restaurants.
Yes, but they're usually expensive. Airport prices are much higher than normal prices.
That's true. But sometimes you're hungry and you need something. You can say, "Can I have a coffee, please?" Or, "How much is this sandwich?"
If you need to use the bathroom, look for signs that say restrooms or toilets. Or you can ask, "Where's the nearest bathroom?"
Okay, now your gate is announced. You hear something like, "Attention passengers on flight 456 to London. We are now boarding rows 25 to 30. Please have your boarding pass ready."
This is an announcement. The airline staff use a microphone to tell everyone important information. Listen carefully to these announcements.
Yes, they usually board the plane in groups. First, they call passengers, with small children, or people who need extra help. Then they call by row number or by zone.
A zone is a section of the plane. Your boarding pass will say your zone or your row number. Wait until your zone is called.
When it's your turn, you walk up to the gate agent and show your boarding pass. They might scan it with a little machine.
Then you walk down the jetway. A jetway is the tunnel that connects the gate to the plane door. Some people call it a jet bridge.
And finally, you're on the plane. A flight attendant will greet you at the door. They usually say something like, "Welcome aboard" or "Hello, welcome."
Aboard means on the plane or on the ship. It's a nice formal way to say it. You can smile and say, "Thank you," or "Hello."
Now you need to find your seat. Look at your boarding pass again. It will say something like 12A or 23F. The number is the row and the letter is the seat.
Row 1 is at the front of the plane. Row 30 or 40 is at the back. A is usually the window seat on one side. F is the window on the other side. And C and D are the middle seats.
When you find your seat, you put your carry-on bag in the overhead bin. This is the storage space above the seats.
Be careful. The overhead bins can be full, especially on a crowded flight. If you can't find space, ask a flight attendant for help.
Then you sit down and fasten your seatbelt. A seatbelt is the strap that keeps you safe in your seat.
The flight attendants will do a safety demonstration before the plane takes off. They show you where the emergency exits are and how to use the oxygen masks and life jackets.
It's important to pay attention even if you've flown before. Every plane is a little different.
After the safety demo, the captain will speak. The captain is the pilot, the person who flies the plane. They usually say something like, "Welcome aboard. Our flight time today will be 3 hours and 45 minutes. We'll be cruising at an altitude of 35,000 feet."
Cruising means flying at a steady speed. Altitude is how high the plane is in the sky. 35,000 feet is about 10,000 meters. Very high.
Then the plane starts moving. It taxis to the runway. Taxi means the plane drives on the ground before it takes off.
And then, whoosh, the engines get loud and the plane speeds up and lifts off the ground. This is takeoff. It's exciting.
Some people get nervous during takeoff, but it's very safe. Just relax and enjoy the feeling.
Now you're in the air. During the flight attendants will come around with a cart. They offer drinks and snacks or meals depending on the length of the flight.
They might ask, "Would you like something to drink?" You can say, "Can I have some water, please?" Or, "I'd like an orange juice, please."
If it's a long flight, they'll serve a meal. They might ask, chicken or pasta, or beef or fish. Just choose what you prefer.
And if you're not hungry, you can say, "No, thank you. I'm okay."
During the flight, you can watch movies, listen to music, read a book, or sleep. Just try to stay comfortable.
If you need something, you can press the call button above your seat. A flight attendant will come to help you.
You can say, "Excuse me, can I have a blanket?" Or, "Could I get some more water, please?"
Flight attendants are very helpful. They want you to have a comfortable flight.
If you need to use the bathroom, wait until the seatbelt sign is off. The seatbelt sign is a little light that says "Fasten seatbelt." When it's on, you must stay in your seat.
When the sign is off, you can stand up and walk to the lavatory. That's the formal word for airplane bathroom.
There's usually a sign on the door that says "Vacant" or "Occupied." Vacant means empty, available. Occupied means someone is inside.
When you go in, lock the door. Don't forget to lock it. And when you're done, unlock it and go back to your seat.
As the plane gets close to your destination, the captain will announce, "We are beginning our descent into New York. Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts."
Descent means going down. The plane is coming down to land.
You might feel your ears pop during descent. This is normal. You can chew gum or yawn to help your ears feel better.
Then the plane lands. You feel a little bump when the wheels touch the runway. The engines get loud as the plane slows down.
After the plane stops at the gate, the seatbelt sign will turn off. That's when you can stand up and get your bag from the overhead bin.
But don't rush. Wait your turn. People in the front rows get off first, then people in the back.
When it's your turn, walk off the plane and follow the signs to baggage claim if you checked a bag, or to the exit if you only have a carry-on.
At baggage claim, you wait for your suitcase to come out on the carousel. A carousel is the moving belt where all the bags come out.
Grab your bag when you see it and check the tag to make sure it's yours. Sometimes bags look similar.
And if your bag doesn't come out, don't panic. Go to the airline's baggage service desk and report it. They will help you find it.
Then you go through customs if you're entering a new country. Customs officers might ask, "What is the purpose of your visit?" You can say, "Tourism or business or visiting family."
They might also ask, "How long are you staying?" Just answer honestly, 1 week or 10 days.
And that's it. You made it. You're through the airport and ready to start your trip.
Wow, Tom, we covered so much today. From check-in to landing to baggage claim. That was a complete airport journey.
It was, and I think our listeners now have all the words and phrases they need to feel confident at the airport.
Absolutely. Let's quickly review some of the most important vocabulary. First, we have check-in, boarding pass, and gate.
Then we have carry-on, checked bag, and overhead bin.
Security, scan, and metal detector.
Takeoff, landing, and seatbelt.
Flight attendant, captain, and aisle seat.
And don't forget lavatory, descent, and baggage claim.
These words are so useful. If you know these words, you can handle any airport situation.
And remember, if you don't understand something, it's okay to ask. People at the airport are usually very helpful.
You can always say, "Excuse me, I don't understand. Can you repeat that, please?" Or, "Can you speak more slowly, please?"
Being polite and friendly will help you a lot. And don't worry if you make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when they're learning.
The important thing is to try. Practice these phrases before you travel. Say them out loud at home.
Yes, practice makes perfect. Or at least practice makes progress. Every time you speak English, you get better.
And one more tip. When you travel, bring a small notebook. Write down new words you hear at the airport or on the plane.
That's a great idea. You can review them later and add them to your vocabulary.
Okay, Sarah, I think we've covered everything. This was such a fun episode.
It was. I hope all our listeners feel ready to travel now.
I'm sure they do. And that's all the time we have for today. Thank you all so much for listening to your daily dose of English.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share this episode with your friends who love to travel or who are learning English.
And please leave us a comment below. We would love to know, what is your favorite part about traveling? Is it takeoff? Is it landing? Or is it the in-flight movie?
Ooh, that's a great question. I can't wait to read your answers. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Keep practicing, keep traveling, and keep learning. We will see you in the next episode.
Bye-bye, everyone. Safe travels.
Bye for now.